Walk into action. Wash the bowls. Okay, we start. Come closer.
I'll block it.
Are you in it?
I'm in it.
Okay. Start.
You start.
And action. Sorry, okay, no.
Alright,
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm ready. Don't you touch it.
Don't you touch it.
Bloopers.
Bloopers.
I am in the mood. We're going. Okay. Hey everyone. So we're about to start our new project, and this week / couple of weeks, we will be working on
DIY cabinet upgrade.
Yes, thank you. DIY cabinet upgrades. So basically right now, obviously we have cabinets, but they are very much outdated and they almost look medieval, wouldn't you say?
With the hammered hinges. And
yeah. Basically,
pulls.
we just wanna give her a fresh new start. So we've updated our countertop, and now our plan is to paint these white. And James is actually gonna fix the doors because this is one of his pet peeves.
All open to the left when they should be all centered and the handles be in the center.
Yeah, you should open them from the center, and that's not how literally any of these are. They're all going the same way. And that was one of the things that has been driving him crazy.
Yep.
So we're going to fix it.
Yep. For sure.
But our plan is to, first of all, we have to degrease and dust everything. And then we're going to take the doors off. We've got to fill all these old holes and create our new holes for our new stuff, which we're about to talk about. And then we're going to sand, paint.
New hardware.
New hardware, bada bing, bada boom.
Yep.
We say it like it's easy, but it's going to take a hot minute.
It will.
But just to kind of introduce some of our stuff, what we're going with here. We have our white. Of course, we want that crisp white for our cabinets. We got this from Walmart. It's the Studio Color brand.
By Rust-Oleum.
By Rust-Oleum. We are definitely loving of Rust-Oleum here. Then we got some polyacrylic.
Polyurethane.
Polyurethane.
What everybody calls it.
What does this do?
It is like a water resistant coat. But what I'll do is mix some of this in with this where it will resist stains like water.
Which is what we need.
Exactly.
Yes, so we want it to last.
If you just put straight paint on there with the finish, most of the time if you hit it with like say grease or something, it's going to leave that stain there. With this, it should just wipe right off.
Gotcha.
And I'll do the ratio mix later on.
Which we definitely need protecting
Yes.
against that. But we got these new, we call them handles, but if you Google them, they are T-bar cabinet pulls. Yes. We got these off of Amazon. We'll be linking them down below. They're just a matte black. Again, it's kind of like this idea, but not as, we'll say, archaic.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of old.
And they will be moved to the corners of the cabinet.
Yeah, they'll be down here. If you could see that one above James's head, I have such a hard time reaching that. So we're going to pull them more down here, where it's more of a modern, fresh look. And then we also got these new hinges. They will be self-closing.
Soft close.
Soft closing, yes. And that'll just, again, help because we often bang things shut, so that'll help. With that, again, we will have these linked on Amazon as well. Just went with the matte black to kind of make it look sleek and modern, but still get that farmhouse vibe.
And this should be all under $150, everything together.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
all the new hardware, it's like $60.
Yeah, and you can even get it cheaper. We were checking on Amazon.
Yeah.
It's even cheaper now, and it's on sale. So
Yeah.
we'll be sure to link those in our description below. But stay tuned for the process. We're pretty excited to get it updated and get it looking good.
Yep.
The monumental first screws are out. Oh yeah. Looks so little when you just take it off like that. It's so puny. All right, we'll be back in a moment once we get all these doors off. All right, so as you can see, we have taken off all of the doors. We just took off the two screws for each hinge that was attached to the side. And here you see our doors and all of our little screws. What's the next plan of action, my love?
Take all these off. Or do you want to do the top and then do the bottom?
No, let's do bottom. I forgot we had bottom cabinets.
Yep.
Let's do that.
These are even older screws. They're like crazy. They're getting a flash for that one.
Oh, geez.
Yep.
So much better already. So our plan during phase 2, we have phase 2 of a lot of things, but you'll see this cabinet here. So we have a pair here, and then a small pair, and then there's just this one by itself. Eventually, that's gonna be closed in on the side because right now it stretches all the way through with the other two. That's eventually going to be closed off by little pieces right here. And this is going to be open storage or open shelving right here. So I have a lot of cute decorative bowls that I'd like to display right there. We're just not doing it yet because 1, it would take extra time, and 2, we would lose a lot of our space. As you can see, we're still working with space. Our plan is to build an island in our kitchen, and that's where some of these pots and pans will go to kind of make it look better, I guess, and not as crazy. So that's where we're heading to next, but we just want to get this started first. Stay tuned while we take off. I'm coming, baby. Stay tuned while we take off all the doors. Okay.
Alright. We're using 180 grit and 120 grit. Using 120 grit just because it's what we got for a palm sander, so there will be no really big of a difference anyways after we get paint on there. And this is a green Scotch-Brite for places we can't really get to with a sander. That's pretty much it, and we're going to get to sanding.
Yep. The plan is to sand just the outside, right, babe?
Yes, we're not going to paint the inside. We're going to paint the outside only because that's the only thing you really see.
Right. And that's what the tarp is for, guys.
Yes.
Just Harbor Freight. Also, the tool, the Bauer hand sander, that's also from Harbor Freight.
Yep.
Sweet. And it's battery operated.
Yep.
I like that's like Velcro.
It's actually called hook and loop, which it is like Velcro.
Velcro. That's what he said.
Oh, man.
Now James is just filling in the holes. Isn't it usually more pinker than that? Pinker? More pinker? More pink?
Yeah, it'll be nice.
It's probably our lighting. All right, so as you can see, James has already filled in the wood for the top half all across and the bottom half. This wood filler will need to dry about 24 hours. Maybe not fully 24 hours, but we're gonna make it 24 hours. Yeah. So, this is kind of round one, the end of round one. Again, we've taken off all the doors. We have sanded, cleaned up a little bit. Now we're filling in the wood. Tomorrow, what's our plan of attack, my love?
Sand the wood filler and probably do first coat of paint.
All right, heck yeah.
Should be it.
So this is moving way faster than I thought, personally. But of course, James knew what he was doing. So here we go. All right, we're gonna let this dry overnight. We're gonna touch up just a few spots, and then we will be back at it tomorrow, showing you sanding the wood filler, making it nice and even, and then starting to get that paint on. Stay tuned for more, y'all.
Alright everybody, I'm going to finish taking all this hardware off these doors where I can get them sanded and the little holes filled and new hinges and handles put on and get them painted. Alright, we're going to measure up 2 inches from the bottom and then down 2 inches from the top to mount the new hinges. And they should look pretty decent, hopefully. I think they'll look a lot better than the ones we had. It's a center bit. There's the hole. You're right. Okay. Here's the marker. Hand it, please. Stay down. We're going to do all these. Go fast. Alright everybody, I got to route out this little spot right here for the hinges. I don't know if you can see it or not. But we're about to get to it and route these out. And I'm using a bit from Harbor Freight made by Hercules, so we'll see how it works. Alright, set the router depth and we're going to see what it does, taking the rest of it off at once. That's what it looks like. Take the rest of it off at once. Not too bad. Actually, no, make it work. A lot of free. Probably gonna be great. Alright everybody, there it is done. Got them routed out for the hinges we're using. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Trying to get all this wood filler sanded off that I put on here to patch the little holes here and there. So Alright everybody, finally got all the hinges on. Now I'm just going to drill all the handle holes for all the doors. And you'll see our drawers have not been painted yet, but that's going to happen. Alright everybody, we finally got the cabinets repainted. All new hinges, T-bar handles on it. Turned out really great.